Good evening, everyone. I'm Jacob Bengler, and for my presentation video, I know I promised to do souffle pancakes, but I'm actually gonna do egg salad instead. Macaroni salad. Egg macaroni salad, whatever. It's the same thing. And I'll tell you the ingredients. You need 2 boiled eggs. I already have 1 diced up. You need 2 celeries. One of them's already diced up. 2 carrots. You actually shred these. You will need a few sprinkles of onion powder and a few sprinkles of garlic powder. A half cup of light mayonnaise and a half cup of Miracle Whip. Some Dijon mustard. Elbow macaronis, important, because it's macaroni salad. Salt and pepper to taste. And now, let's begin. I'm first gonna cut up the egg. Do this. It's pretty simple. Take the yolks, you just sort of smash them apart first. Take a paper towel, do that. And for the yolk, you don't have, for the whites, you don't really have to be all too technical. It's just egg whites, so ripping it up for me works just fine. Here we go. Just gotta smush them. And plus, having a little bit of different sizes sort of adds a better texture. Like some absorb more of the flavor of like the marinade, and some still have a little bit of that egg white flavor, which it's always good to have a little bit of variety in your food. Like if it's just bland all the way through, like McDonald's, it's
everything tastes the same.
yeah.
So, where does this recipe come from?
My family. It's been in my family for a few generations now. This is actually the first time I'm making it. She usually makes the most. And actually no, I'm gonna do the carrots first. Sometimes you should parboil them, per se. I'm not gonna do that. Because fresh carrot sort of tastes a little better than, say, boiled carrot. And I'm gonna give you some good action here real quick. Oh no, it's getting everywhere.
Messy cooks are good cooks.
Oh yeah.
And where does the recipe originate? What's the origins of it?
Pasta salad is originally a Dutch and Amish meal. It's usually sometimes on its own, most times the side for like say some meats or some grains, because this already does have protein from the egg in it.
Is it possibly invented to extend the fresh vegetable and the protein with something that's easier, cheaper, like pasta?
Oh yeah, of course. And plus you're really supposed to put some vinegar in there as well, but we have none right now. So,
or lemon juice, some kind of acid.
Yeah, or lemon juice. Now, time for the celery. And a trick to get some small bites is to cut that in half. Oh, that's not even cut. Doesn't matter.
Just cut it into smaller.
Yeah. Just cut it into some smaller pieces first before you cut it into the bites. And then you just... Doesn't have to be fully even because they're very small.
Mm-hmm. Some crunch.
Some crunch and some soft. Cut that. And then I go fast. Okay. So now that is all done, get that out of the way. Time to move on to the sauce mix, whatever you'd call it.
Dressing.
Dressing. Okay. Oh yeah, and you would also need 1/4 cup sugar. Some sweet stuff. some Dijon mustard. Give a generous
That's good.
amount, like a few tablespoons. Some sugar. Just gonna blotch that into there. Yeah, generous amount of onion powder. You don't want to go too much. Maybe a little more. And a little bit of garlic powder.
Like 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon of each, or?
Yeah, about that. Or like how much you want. You can really diversify this. Like you can put broccoli or ham and stuff into it. Anything. It's anything you want it to be. Even bacon. Bacon's always good. Zoop of some salt. And I say 3 cracks of pepper. Maybe 4. Okay. Does seem like it's a little bit of overfill here, but you know, we'll do. Mix that. Make sure nothing falls. Uh-oh, some sugar fell.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Good cook makes sense.
Yeah. That's the same as like don't cry over spilled milk. It's a little bit of sugar. Sugar's everywhere. It's fine if it's not a fully even consistency. Like you're gonna have some chunks of the egg yolk in there. That's fine. You don't want to fully mash it in. Voila. We have that. Now on to second bowl. And you're gonna take, this is about like a pound of elbow noodle pasta. You're not gonna have to use all that. If you do, that's good for you.
Just maybe double the.
Well, it's fine. Just,
Yeah, I guess it depends on how dry and or
Yeah.
what you want it.
It does, but I think like half a pound at least. Which I say it's about half the pound right there. Make sure it's not all clumped together, like it has some air between it, because pasta, especially dry, loves to stick to itself. But speaking about sticking, for anything with pasta and type of sauce, if you want it to stick to the noodles better, you always use just a spoonful or a little bit more of the pasta water, because the starch in there helps it bind to the pasta. And now, time for the concoction to come out. May I have that, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Get that in there. I mean, you don't have to follow this recipe exact. Better not. This is a family recipe. But you could do anything with it and have it for anything. Like you can have it even more sweet and consider it as a dessert. Me personally, nah. It's more of just have it when it's around. But now I know how to make it. And so do you. Isn't that an amazing thing about life? Make sure everything nice gets in there. It's gonna spill. Oh my god.
That's fine.
Oh no, I got the corner. Thank you. And now you just gotta be a little vigorous. Make sure that all incorporate it well. And again, you can just put anything in here. Anything you want. I mean, I could have put a little bit more mayonnaise in here, but beginners. Beginners make mistakes, that's fine. It's what you like. And voila, you have macaroni salad. And you can eat this right now if you want. Serve it right up for dinner. But it's best to actually let it sit overnight in like a sealed container of like, you can put it in anything sealed tight or just put saran wrap right against it. But it's better chilled.
Do you want to taste it quick?
Do you want to take? Sure. Come on.
Good.
That's actually pretty good.
I know. That's why we've been
Her recipe, family recipe, but thank you all for watching and hope you all have a good night.